Welcome to the G.A.B. This is G.A.B.
They should have never gave you platforms.
Y'all know what we about to get into. Y'all know what segment we getting into. You feel me? We about to get into the SAF segment. And I had to talk about this movie right here, and this correlates with the topic I talked about. I gotta talk about Hustle on Netflix. Alright, since I'm a stat teacher, let me give you the damn stats. IMDb gave it a 7.4, and Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 91%. So IMDb, we could give you a f**k you, and Rotten Tomatoes will give you a frick you. Alright? And the people gave it a 97%. You want to know something? I agree with the people and Rotten Tomatoes. Hand claps for that. This movie was actually surprisingly good. I thought it was going to be cheesy as hell. Macaroni and cheese type of cheesy. Velveeta type of cheesy. Gouda type of cheesy. American Swiss cheese type of cheesy. Is there American Swiss cheese, or did I just combine two cheesy things into one? God damn. I thought this was going to take the cheese awards, you feel me? Good Lord. But instead, this movie was actually pretty freaking good. Pretty long though, almost 2 hours. This came out June 3rd, 2022. Alright? This was directed by Jeremiah Zagar. Kudos to you. I like the directing. You know what I mean? Lately, basketball movies has been a little lacking. You know what I mean? But this basketball movie was actually pretty good. And you know why it was pretty good? Because they actually used basketball players. And not only did they use basketball players in the NBA, they used street baller. They had the professor in there. They had the lethal shooter. That boy can shoot. They had him in there. They had AO, you know what I mean? Yeah. Then they had NBA All-Stars in there. They had Kenny the Jet Smith. They had Shaq. They had Charles Barkley, a.k.a. Chuck. They had AI, Allen Iverson. Because this took place in Philadelphia, you feel me? And like some of the other cats, they had Adam Sandler. He was Stanley Sugarman. Tight ass name, by the way. With it. Oh my God. You know what I mean? For that name, you get gunshots. Incredible name, bruh. Also, had HamzahKamalJohnson Gomez. The whole time I'm like, damn, man, this nigga really good in basketball. Is he a basketball player? I feel like they took a soccer player and made him basketball. My dumb ass didn't even know he a basketball player. He actually played for the Utah Jazz, which was in the playoffs. How did I not know that? What the hell am I thinking? God damn. He was Bo Cruz. You feel me? They had Boban as himself. They had the legendary Queen Latifah. She was Teresa Sugarman. She was Adam Sandler's wife. Like I said, they had Kenny the Jet Smith. He was Leon Rich. He played with Stanley Sugarman at Temple, which is a D1 college. You feel me? And he was also like an agent and shit. You know what I mean? And they had hella more, bro. I can name on how many more stars they had. You feel me? Another one I want to name, and actually, I don't know if that's how he really is or he really is good at acting, was Anthony Edwards. He was an antagonist, and he was named Kermit. Why always a motherfucking name Kermit gotta be evil? And yes, I mean it. Kermit. Every time somebody named Kermit, he always gotta be on some slick shit. Kermit the Frog. Kermit off of damn. What's the one movie with they got Cameron in it? God damn it, I'm having a brain fart. I'm about to, you know what? Since the style of the show is different, and we about to be looking up shit, you feel me? What is that Cameron movie? I can't believe I can't think of this damn name right now. I can't believe it that I can't think of this shit. Paid in Full. Paid in Full. Kermit. That guy. Yeah. If the name Kermit, he gonna be slimy. He gonna be greasy. He gonna be talking shit. And Anthony Edwards, you did a great job on that. kudos to you, nigga. Kudos to you. Kudos to this whole cast. Y'all get hand claps. Y'all did y'all thing. I like the direction of the movie. You know what I mean? Basketball, you know, I'm a fan of basketball. I play basketball, you feel me? All that. So this was a really good basketball movie. It wasn't cheesy. The plot line was basically Adam Sandler is he's like a scout. And, you know, he's scouting players from overseas trying to find that gym. And the owner, Rex, of the Philadelphia 76ers, he moved him up into an assistant coach position. But Rex's son, that dickhead, I forgot his name. He got Napoleon complex. Nigga was short. Nigga was like 5'3", bald head. He had all the negatives. As a man, you short, bald head, wasn't buff. He just had a rich daddy. So he didn't like Adam Sandler too much. Or Stanley Sugarman. He didn't like Stanley too much. But Rex loved him. He moved him into an assistant coach position. And essentially, Rex ended up dying the same day that he gave him that position. Freaking sad, bro. So then who took over the team? It wasn't what is the dude name, bro? I forget the name. It wasn't Rex's son. I mean, Rex's son did take over the team, but Stanley Sugarman wanted Rex's daughter to take over the team because she was more basketball savvy. She understood the game. She got it and everything. But it's always the case when it comes to these things. Most of the time, women are not looked as being a part of, you know, upper office executive positions. You feel me? But he died. The son took over. And then the son was like, told Stanley Sugarman, nah, bro, you ain't no assistant coach right now. You got to go back out there and find me a gym if you still want this job. Fucked up, right? All that hard work he did, he done told his family, like, yeah, I got the assistant coach position. Now I could be home with y'all more and spend more time with y'all and stuff. Then you got this fucking dickhead, and he want to talk about, nah, bro, I'm revoking that. You gonna have to do more other scouting work. So what he do? Go scouting. Go scouting. And what happened was the Rex's son wanted this one dude, and Stanley Sugarman was like, no, he's a bum. He's terrible. He don't listen. Don't get him. Horrendous. What happened? He went with bruh. What happened? Bruh was a damn bum. A bumosity. What? Yes, I made up a word. I don't give a damn. I'm making up words. Call me Webster. What? Anyway, like, bro was terrible. Terrible. Horrendous. And like, he eventually, you know, Stanley Sugarman was going through a crisis and stuff. And he was in Spain. And he was just he was actually going to go hoop. He was like, oh, I'm going to go shoot around. And he saw this one dude. And this is where Bo Cruz character comes in. And Bo Cruz, he was balling motherfuckers up in goddamn construction boots.
Jesus Christ.
How? Have y'all ever wore construction boots? Have you ever tried to play basketball in goddamn Timbs?
Oh my God.
Do you know how heavy construction boots is? And he locking up. He all in. He like, I'm in your snack wraps. I'm in it. Wham. Blocking. And when I saw that, I was like, damn, did they convert this soccer player into a basketball player? And I'm stupid. You know why? Because he a goddamn basketball player. It makes sense now. I'm like, this nigga is a hooper. That's another good thing, though. That's another good thing about the movie. Like I said, they use actual hoopers. They use basketball players. Like, that shit was tight, man. But he was like, oh, this might be the gym. This is it right here. And what happened? He brought him to the States. At first, he met up with, like, his mom and, like, his daughter. He does everything for his mom and daughter, Bo Cruz and stuff like that. Them is the love of his life. And, like, you know, at first, like, because they have comical moments. It's Adam Sandler. It's going to be a comedy movie. And, like, he was on a bus telling him, like, man, you everything to me, man. You please me the way that your body is. I'm like, pause that, bruh. God damn. You on the bus, everybody on the bus, like, damn, bruh, he hitting on him hard. He looking at him like a little tender meat. Like, I needs that. It's like, bruh. But then he followed him to the house. But another red flag, like, come on, Stanley Sugarman. What if he had that doop and would hit you with the wop wop? Your ass would have been flop flop. Damn. But he was persistent. He got his guy at the end of the day. Pause that again. But yeah. Went to his house and then he told his mom and shit like that. He told, like, and they were like, well, what's the pay? He was like, you know what I mean? First pay me like $900K. His mom was like, he gonna call out sick on work. He ain't about to go to work. That construction shit. Yeah, though, but like, took him to the States, and then him and Stanley Sugarman and Rex's son still butting heads, and he told him, he's like, nah, bro, I don't want him. Nope. And then he started having them on tryouts, hooping and shit. Had them at the Combine. And the Combine is basically, you know, where the players show off their skills. How fast they can run, how fast they can jump. You feel me? And I don't want to hear that bullshit, y'all. I mean, I get the correlation of the whole slave trade thing and like, how strong is he? How fast is he? And all that shit. I'm like, come on. All right, I get it, but he had him at the Combine. Bruh does great at the Combine, but then he has like, the games. Basically supposed to be like Summer League, but they didn't really make it Summer League. They just made it like, all right, we're gonna have glorified pickup games. And this is where Kermit comes in. Anthony Edwards character come in. And guess what? Antagonize him, talk shit about him, and threw him off his game. He can't take a little shit talking. God damn. That's his Achilles heel. It's the mental, man. Basketball, 90% mental, 10% physical. Remember that out there. Actually, all sports is like that. 90% mental, 10% physical.
Message.
That's actually a lot of things. Message. But then he take him out there, and then like they start working out again and have their little montage. And he in Philadelphia, so he run up the hill and run up the steps like Rocky. Remember Rocky? Remember the montage? You know what I mean? He running, and then at the end when he accomplished everything, the dribbling skills and throwing the ball through a tire. Some of them drills, I was like, damn, I should do some of them. Them actually is kind of fly. Like, you know, you run, then he did the whole, yeah, I did it. I ran up a hill under 2 minutes. Oh, I'm the best. I can do this now. Yeah, bro. And so then had the last little tryout, or supposedly the last little tryout. And like, it was doing good at first. And then he stunk it up because Anthony Edwards, Bo Cruz had his fam there. And I keep calling Anthony Edwards. Kermit started talking shit about his fam and his daughter. Now, him talk about his daughter and his mom, I mean, I think everybody will want to whoop his ass. Because I've been on a basketball court before, and I ain't never heard nobody talk about somebody's daughter. Now, maybe somebody Mama Dukes, but daughter? Oh, no. When I heard that, I was like, oh, yeah, you got every right to whoop Kermit's ass. Whoop his ass. He's saying, yeah, I'm her daddy now. I would have been her dad. It's like, what? Threw him off his game, though. So then, Bo get mad at Stanley Sugarman because Stanley Sugarman basically been lying. And now it's like, shit is over. Bro's going back to Spain. And with his family and shit. He didn't get the contract. He didn't get it. He didn't make it. But then, Leon Rich, Kenny Smith, his homie, got him into one last tryout. And all the big wigs was there. And what happened? Bo Cruz went Bo Cruz. Bo Constrictor. Oh, they also like, they got his presence up by doing like, basically like a TikTok challenge. They call it the Bo Challenge. And he just was blocking everybody's shot and hitting threes. And they got his presence up. Another side note, didn't really matter. And then also another side note, their daughter, Stanley Sugarman, Teresa Sugarman, their daughter was like, I was confused on the age. I guess she was like 19 or 20. But the whole time I'm like, I thought she was like 14. So I was weirdly uncomfortable at first of her lusting over Bo Cruz, which is a 22-year-old man, and I'm like, this is a damn problem right here. I'm confused. This is not right. But it turns out she was like 20, so I was like, oh. Another side note. Another side story. Don't matter. Side stories. They're great at times. Sometimes they ain't. Alright. But he got in, did his thing, killed it or whatever. And then what happened? All happy ending. You feel me? Stanley Sugarman got his assistant coach position because he found the gym. And Bo Cruz landed on a team because Brad Stevens, who used to be the old head coach of, the Celtics, now he in the front office and shit. And he was like, yo, I want him, bruh. And then, like, the Rex daughter came in and was like, nah, now, I'm the owner. I'm head honcho of the office. The son, he fucking up. He look like a fuck up. He look like a dude that do coke and get all mad and turn red and have Napoleon syndrome. You feel me? So kicked his ass out. But now, happy ending. Stanley Sugarman became assistant head coach. Yay. And then Bo Cruz played for the Celtics. Booyah. Then at the end, they just showed them playing. They had Tobias Harris in there and shit too, you feel me? I saw that they had Joel Embiid. Did they not have enough in the budget to pay, bruh? But yeah, man, happy ending. Great basketball movie. I like how they incorporate not only people in the NBA, but ex-NBA players, street ball legends. It was a great storyline. It wasn't cheesy that I thought it was going to be. It was actually really good. They had legendary actors, Queen Latifah in there, you feel me? Everybody played their role. You feel me? Everybody played their role. They had the TNT panel with Ernie, Chuck, and Shaq. And it was kind of funny because Kenny, the Jet Smith, is on there too, but he's playing a different character. So they only had 3 of them on there. And very comical movie. Had a lot of comic relief. And great movie, man. Great basketball movie. Lately, basketball movies been freaking cheesy as hell. Cheez-Its. Charcuterie board cheesy. But this was really good, man. Good stuff, man. Hey, kudos to y'all, man. Hand clap to y'all. Once again, that was the movie Hustle on Netflix. Looking, man, like I say, I don't ever either encourage you or discourage you. Yes, I'm making up new words today. All right? From watching a film, a show, or listening to an album. I just give you my opinion on it, and you take it how you leave it, okay? In the comments below, what y'all think of the damn movie? How'd y'all feel about Hustle? Was it all the hustle you needed? Was it all the basketball you desired? Was it funny? Was it not? Was it everything that you dreamed of when it comes to basketball? Y'all let me know in the comments below. I want to hear y'all thoughts. Y'all know what I thought. I thought the movie was pretty incredible. It exceeded my expectations as a damn movie. And yes, you know why it exceeded? Because I've been talking about this shit for a long time. So on that note, hustle. Yo ass out of here.